This video has been sponsored by SleepPhones. SleepPhones are headphones specifically designed to be worn while sleeping, and I can think of no better product to use while listening to sleep hypnosis. Please use the link in the video description to support the channel with your purchase of SleepPhones. And now, without any further delay, relax and enjoy the hypnosis. It's late at night. Normally, you would be in bed, but sleep seems so very elusive. You're just sitting on your couch, flicking through channels, one by one. The numbers slowly going down, counting down. You must have looped through this cycle quite a few times. One thing seems to catch your attention, but inevitably, click. You switch the channel. Click. Again. Sometimes you blink as you click, switching the channel, making the numbers go down, down, down. If only you could go to sleep. If only you could shut off your mind, like you could easily shut off this TV. But then you would be sitting here in silence. That would be boring. So instead you just click again, and again, and again. The numbers going down, down, down. Your mind just spiraling down, 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 down into an inattentive stupor. Definitely not asleep, but not really awake, kind of zoning out, not focusing, not paying attention until you hit the buttons on the remote, until you go click again, and then see it. A pair of spiraling eyes on your screen. And suddenly, all you can do is stare. Static appears behind the spiraling eyes. That's odd. Why is that happening? What's making it happen? You have a new TV. You try to reach up with the remote. You try to click away, but your mind is fading, fading as you stare into the spiraling eyes. And as you stare, you hear a voice start to speak to you. Deep, mindless trance. It's as if the voice is inside your head. It's as if your thoughts are melting away. It's as if there's nothing you can do to stop this from happening. It just keeps happening and happening. Those eyelids heavy as numbers seem to be counted off. 10. You need all your strength to keep your eyes open. 9. But inevitably, you exhale and close them. 8. Is that the channel? You're not sure. 7. Closing your eyes, losing awareness. 6. Everything is melting away. 5. The voice feels like it's inside your head. 4. There's no way to resist it. 3. The static is becoming stronger and stronger. 2. Being pulled into the TV. And 1. Sleep. Blanking out, losing awareness, losing all control, not needing it, spiraling down, being pulled into a whirling vortex of static, being pulled into the TV, being pulled into a world of fantasy where you can just drift and dream, drift and dream, opening your eyes on 3, wide awake inside the dream, no longer awake inside reality, wide awake inside the dream in 1, 2, 3. Those eyes of yours flutter open, but you're in a different world, a world brighter and more garish than reality, a world of whimsy, a world that seems to be made out of line work, ink. Is this a cartoon? Is this a world made out of cartoons? There's a path in front of you, lined with tall, tall sunflowers, but all of these sunflowers have faces. They're friendly, smiling, waving. But somehow you feel like you're late for something. Late for a very important date. And you're becoming aware of an odd, heavy sensation in your pocket. You thought your pockets were empty. You reach into your pocket and pull out a large, shiny, silver pocket watch that's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. And it seems to tick so loudly and violently that it pulsates almost, undulating, shifting its shape. What an odd sensation. Because I guess it only makes sense that it could do these things, because this pocket watch is a cartoon. Everything around you, except for yourself, seems to be a cartoon. But why would this pocket watch be in your pocket? It must belong to somebody out here. Maybe it would be best to return this item to its rightful owner and, in the meantime, get directions back home. You walk around this wondrous place, deeper and deeper into it, deeper and deeper into this dream. It must be a dream, because nothing could be quite this odd. You have to be imagining it, and if you're imagining it, then it's all right to have fun. It's all right to just go along with the flow. It's all right to not think of anything too much at all, because it's all just a dream. Maybe you could pretend it's a lucid dream, and that you have control over things. Or you could just experience it. But either way, this is a fun path to walk down, with tall sunflowers, waving, smiling, even cheering you on a bit, as you walk down this path, until you come up to a tree. This tree is a little odd. It's twisted. It has barely any leaves on it, and upon it there's a single crow. The crow eyes you, looks you up and down, examining you intently. until you hear it speak.
Gah! That's Ultra's watch. Gah! That's Ultra the Magnificent's watch.
You jump, momentarily startled by the interjection of the crow. You look at the crow and ask it politely where you may find this Ultra the Magnificent.
Ah! Follow me! Follow me!
And so you do, following the crow as it takes off into the air, flying away from the pathway, away from the sunflowers, and towards the edge of a river. Near the edge of the river, there is a wagon, a large wagon. It's completely covered, and there's a door upon this wagon and windows. It's almost like a little house that could be dragged through the countryside. One of the wagon's wheels is slightly sunk into the mud of the river bend. The wagon was obviously once very grand and spectacular, very brightly painted, though it seems to be a bit more dull now and dirty. And the gold embellishments and flares that used to make this wagon truly special seem to be also faded, peeling off, no longer 100%. You hear rummaging sounds from inside the wagon, clashing pots and pans, and heavy items being dragged along against the floorboards of the wagon. You muster up enough courage to knock on the door, and immediately it's flung open, and before you stands a tall, slender man with wild and intense eyes the same color as jet blue flames, hot, intense, able to melt anything that stands before them, even steel. You shrink back instinctively from the man, but he reaches out and immediately shakes your hand, pulling you closer. Why, hello there. My. Sorry for startling you. Sorry for making you feel uncomfortable. I see, though, that you have found something that belongs to me. That pocket watch, you see. It's something that I desperately need for my hypnosis stage act. Without it, it just hasn't been the same. I've misplaced it for such a long time. And you know what? I thought I was going to run out of money. I thought that the show would end. I thought that all these horrible things would happen to me. But you saved me. You found my pocket watch. So, give it here. And normally you would be the kind and helpful soul who would give things back to who they belong to. But something just doesn't seem right. You recoil from this stranger, from this man who must be Ultra the Magnificent. Ah, I see. You want a reward. No good deed goes unpunished or unrewarded. What's the saying? It doesn't really matter. I'm sure I have something for you. Let me look back here. Ah, yes, you see, this here. This is a very special elixir. It's of my own creation, and it cures all your cares and worries, all your ailments, all your aches and pains. It just whisks them away and makes you feel as if you're in a dream. The stranger holds in front of you a dark green bottle with a crumbling cork, holding back the bubbling, fizzing mixture that's inside. The bottle is odd. It almost has a iridescent, scale-like quality to it, like that of a snake. What an odd concoction. You only pull back further from the stranger. Oh, well, if this isn't to your liking, I think maybe we can come up with a different solution. We'll settle this with a game of dice, a game of chance. And how about this? We'll play for some cash too. You see, here I have a bunch of gold coins. I'll split them up 50-50. And this will be a little bit different of a game because we're going to roll dice. These dice, you don't have an issue with that, do you? Of course not. No. Just normal dice. And this is how it's going to work. If I roll a higher number, then I get to take some coins that are wagered. And if you roll a higher number, then you get to take those coins that are wagered. Now, one of us will win when all the coins are taken. But if I win, I'll give you the coins, and you'll give me the watch. And if you win, you'll get all the coins and the watch. You'll win double. I'll just win the watch. Does that sound like fun? It's exciting, isn't it? Waiting with anticipation for you to get all the coins. But there's one final rule. Snake eyes means you lose instantly. Do you understand? Good. Good. So I'll roll first, and I'll wager 3 gold coins. I roll the dice now. Ultra the Magnificent makes a big show of rolling the dice, and they come to a halt. A 1 and a 2. 3. The absolute lowest roll possible, without, of course, losing instantly. The dice, though, are a little odd. Instead of a normal 1 on the face of the die, it's instead a spiral. But you take no notice. This should be an easy win. You throw in a lot of extra coins. You're very confident in how you're going to win this dice roll. So you start shaking the dice in your hands and roll them out. And they seem to move in slow motion, so slowly, rolling, coming to a halt on Snake eyes. Look into the spirals. Look at the dice as they spin all on their own, spinning faster and faster, faster and faster. They're floating up, floating in the air, floating in front of your eyes, unable to look away. You must look at them. You've lost. Though maybe not fair and square, they are my dice after all. They do obey me, just like how you'll obey me and give me that pretty silver pocket watch. You feel your hands floating upwards like that of a sleepwalker, holding out the pocket watch and giving it to Ultra, the Magnificent, as you stare into the spiraling dice in front of your eyes, mesmerized, hypnotized, helpless. As I hold on to my shiny silver pocket watch, swinging it back and forth in front of your eyes, pulling you into that deep, deep trance. A deep, helpless stupor. All you can do is obey. 10. Helplessly hypnotized. 9. But it feels good at the same time. 8. The numbers are melting away. 7. All your cares and worries are melting away. 6. Every last bit of your consciousness fading. 5. Halfway there, relaxation flowing down from your head to your toes. 4. All you can do is follow my instructions and obey. 3. And it feels so good to obey. 2. Obedience fills you with euphoria. And 1. Deep mindless sleep. As I pull out the bottle of my elixir and uncork it. Instantly, the liquid inside hisses and bubbles and becomes a thick, lime green, glowing smoke, spiraling around you, becoming solid, becoming completely solid, able to support you, becoming a spiraling staircase. And I, walking beside you, lead you up, up, up this staircase, feeling yourself becoming light and airy, carefree, without worries, no thoughts, as you climb this spiraling staircase with me, up, 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 until we reach the top, and there's a slide. Sit down. I'll go down with you. Down the slide. Whee! All the way down the spiraling slide until we get to the end. Faster and faster, there's a jump. Whoa! And landing on a cloud of this thick vapor. That's it. Landing on a thick, vaporous cloud of pure, bottled, hypnotized dreams, floating in these dreams, ready to sleep, ready to drift, as I gently place my hand on your chin, making you look into my eyes, my spiraling, blue, intense eyes. It's time to sleep. It's time to dream. Shh. Safe and sound with me. You've done me a great favor and found my favorite pocket watch. So I'll make sure you have the best night's sleep that you ever had. Safe and sound with me. It's time to sleep. It's time to dream. I have gotten what I want, so it's time for you to get what you want. Sleep. Deep, deep sleep. No more thinking. No more thoughts. Deep, mindless sleep. Just sleep. Only sleep. Deep, mindless sleep. 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 Letting go, shutting down, dreaming deeply. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Just sleep, only sleep. Deep, mindless sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Letting go, shutting down, dreaming deeply. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep.